So the cars are just getting to turn 17, 18, the lead cars. So the last car is on the grid now. It's green light now. So tyre temperatures are on the cooler side, so just take care of initial braking. So ahead of Lance is Ocon 6 seconds ahead of him. Lance is 0.6 ahead of you. So Sebastian, it's about going long on this tyre, so introduction, these first few laps, introduce the tyre nicely. So Lance 1.2 ahead, gap to Latifi ahead of him, 5 seconds. So Lance is 0.9 ahead, and white button for turn 17, white button, turn 17. DRS is enabled, DRS enabled.
Losing power, can you see that?
Copy, it's down by. Okay, it's just the learning, Sebastian, it's going to be okay. You can consider going up on torque if you want a bit of stability. So rear temperatures are coming up, so if you can go another click forward on brake balance, a bit of lift and coast will help that. Lance 1.1 ahead, 1.1.
What's the pace of the group ahead?
So Ocon doing 36.8s, 36.8s. Joe 35.7s. Russell 35.9. So last lap, Latifi 36.9, Ocon 36.3. So Joe ahead is slow. Joe ahead is
How are
slow.
the medium tyre runners doing?
Medium looking okay. Medium's looking okay. Just watch Joe. You'll see him be on the straight there now. Ahead of Lance. He's slow. So last lap 36.8 for Lance. You did 36.5. Ocon was 36.7. So you were catching a bit that last lap. So gap to Lance 1.5, 1.6. So gap to Lance 1.3 at the detection. So gap to Lance is 1.2 ahead, 1.2. You've been about 3/10 a lap quicker so far. So you're 0.5 there. Okay, gap is 0.3, 0.3. Okay, gap to Lance 0.5. Use your energy carefully. Choose your position. You can go to strap 5 when you can, strap 5. 0.5. So that's, you can consider K0, consider K0. So that's 1 second, 1 second. 0.6. So that's 0.9. Latifi's currently a second lap slower. He's 1.5 ahead of Lance. 1.0. So Magnussen is the car behind. You're 1.2 behind Lance. You can go to strat 6 to get some battery. Strat 6. Magnussen is 5 seconds back, pitted onto a hard. Behind him, Sonoda a further 5 back, also pitted onto a hard. Gap to Lance 1.3. Gap to Lance 1.3. So Lance 1.4 ahead. The people on the mediums are still going strong. So Lance 1.3 ahead, 1.3. Magnussen still 2.7 behind. Lance 1.0, 1.0. So Lance 0.9. Latifi 0.4. Good work, mate, good work. So Lance 1.5 ahead, Lance 1.5. Magnussen 1.5 behind, the car behind. So Lance 1.1 ahead, 1.1. Magnussen 1.2 behind. Okay, Magnussen behind 0.3. Magnussen 0.3, Lance 1.2. Magnussen 0.5 now. So 0.5 Lance, 0.7 Magnussen. So Norris is on pit exit. Norris pit exit on hards. So Magnussen car behind 0.5. Magnussen's got the DRS 0.5 back. Use a late press if you need. Use a late press. So Lance 1.3, Magnussen 0.8. Magnussen 0.7, Lance 1.2. Okay, Magnussen 0.2, 0.3. 0.4 now, Magnussen 0.4. Strat 5 when you can, strat 5. Magnussen 1 second back, but he does have DRS. You're 1.2 from Lance. So Magnussen 0.8, Lance 0.9. You didn't get DRS. Magnussen 0.7 still. Magnussen 0.7, Magnussen 0.7. So Lance 0.8, Magnussen 0.7. We think strat 9 is the best, so strat 9 is what we're doing at the moment. It's just late press on the energy now, late press. Lance 0.6, Magnussen 0.8. Lance 0.8, Magnussen 0.9. Lance 0.7, Magnussen 0.8. So Magnussen 0.4, 0.6 actually, he's jumped back, 0.6. Lance 0.7. Sebastian, just an idea on car balance from your side, car balance?
Well, it's hard to judge, I'm stuck in traffic.
Lance 0.3 ahead, 0.4, 0.3. Lance 0.6, Magnussen 0.5. Lance 0.7, Magnussen 0.7. So Lance 0.6, Magnussen 0.6.
Don't know what happened there, I just completely washed out to the front.
Copy that. Schumacher is 1.1 behind, Magnussen 0.5 ahead. Magnussen 0.6, Schumacher 1, Magnussen 0.2. Magnussen 0.7, Schumacher 1 behind, he's got DRS. You can go to strat 10, it's free, strat 10 is free. Magnussen 0.7, Schumacher 0.8. We think yellow button for turn 128. Yellow button for turn 128. Magnussen 0.8, Schumacher 0.8.
Why is Ocon so slow?
So it's Alonso ahead of Lance, Alonso. So he pitted relatively early, Alonso, and he's worried about his front right. That's all I know on Alonso. Magnussen 0.3, Magnussen 0.3. Schumacher 0.6. Magnussen 0.5, he's got DRS. Lance is 1.3. Okay, Norris is 0.6 behind. Schumacher 0.4 ahead. Norris 0.4, Norris 0.5. Schumacher 0.9. Norris 0.6 now, you pulled away a bit. Schumacher 0.5, Norris 0.6. We are staying out, so that's staying out. Norris 0.7. I just have an aero balance check, please. Aero balance. I know you've had traffic, but we'll have more of it next time.
-1 click.
Copy, copy. Schumacher 0.7, Norris 0.6. Schumacher 0.2. Norris 0.6, Norris 0.6, Schumacher 0.7. There's a little bit of rain on the radar, about 8 minutes away. A little bit of rain, maybe. So all safety car windows are open. All safety car windows are open. Schumacher 0.7, Norris 0.8.
Again. Fuck.
Sebastian, purple 3 elect, position 3. Purple 3 elect, position 3. Albon is car behind, 4 seconds back. Go to strat 7. Strat 7. You can reset the torque switch. Just reset the torque switch. You know, but flat out pace now. We're just kind of waiting for an opportunity. Virtual safety car ahead when that happens. So just slow down now. Get your delta positive. Sebastian, you obviously saw that right. Do you reckon that needs to be a red?
Well, it's just a lot of pieces. I think safety car will do for a couple of laps.
Stay out, Sebastian. Stay out. Stay out. Just be close to your delta at safety car line 1 and 2. Okay, Sebastian, it's a full safety car now. Try to keep your tyre temps for now. Keep your tyre temps. So Norris has stopped on the left-hand side. Norris has stopped on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And just pick your way through the debris.
There's a bit of tyre auto a bit further away from Norris. Why wouldn't we pit? You can see the tyre vibrations.
Yeah, so we are going to pit this lap. This is the first lap of the safety car, so it's good. So we'll be boxing this lap, so that's boxing. I'm going to go down 1 click on the flap, down 1 click.
I think, yeah, you can go up, I think. Not many laps remaining.
And you go back to go 1 for your pit entry. After safety car line 1, you can push to pit entry, go 1. The track will be clear, You've still got to obey your delta once you get past the safety car. So you want to keep these tyres at these temperatures. This is about optimum for the restart, these temperatures now. Reset the tyre, switch to green P. So ahead of you, you've got Lance. We'll catch him shortly once we get free of the delta. Ahead of him is Albon on 25 lap old hards. Ocon's on new soft. And then you've got the 2 Haas cars, old hard tyres. 29 lap old hards on the Haas tyres. You can go to cool, This will be your second time past safety car line 1. You can catch up with the go ahead. Make sure you're close on your delta. Magnussen's coming out. He's well ahead anyway. Just go to go 1 while you catch up. So especially you catch up with the cars ahead, you can ignore your delta. Go to go 1. Magnussen's in turn 13. So ahead of you, you've got Magnussen, who's pitted on mediums. Then Lance, also new mediums. Then you've got Albon on 26 lap old hards. Then Ocon new softs. Then Schumacher 30 lap old hards. Alonso 30 lap old hards. Alonso's got a 5-second penalty, so if he starts struggling and dropping back to you, Alonso's got a 5-second penalty. Currently Alonso's P8 and you're P14. There's Ricciardo, the car behind you, he's on. So keep leaning on the left front to get the temperature in the left front. So there are marshals on the track where the accident was, so by Norris, marshals on track. So don't let the front left drop anymore, we're happy to have it a bit hotter. So I like the brake balance for front warm-up, but just take care with the lockups. We think probably at least 2 more laps of this safety car. At the end of this one there'll be 13 laps to go. So the lap cars are allowed to overtake, there's nobody behind you. So we think strat 10 is the best for the restart, strat 10. So ahead of you, Albon is worried about his rear tyres. Did a good job on your fronts, just keep doing that, it's good. At the end of this one it'll be 12 laps to go. Okay, so safety car will be in this lap, safety car will be... Copy. So these tyres you just push to the end, obviously, just push to the end. I'm happy to reset the brake balance back 2 clicks, just to where you were. Okay, that's good for the restart. And it will be go 1. Okay, tyres are in good window, tyres are good. Verstappen slowed down now on this straight. Okay, so Albon ahead is on old hard tyres. Ricciardo 1 second back is on soft. You're currently P12. So Albon 0.3, Albon 0.3, 0.4 now. Albon 0.5, Ricardo 1.3 back. Albon 0.6, cutting the chicane there. DRS enabled, DRS enabled. Albon has not got it yet, 0.3. Loads of energy if you need it. Albon 0.6, Albon 0.6. Okay, so Schumacher ahead of you is struggling a bit. Ocon is 1.3 ahead. Alonso is only 2.5 ahead of you, so you've got P10 already. But I reckon we can get P9. Okay, so Ocon is 1.0 ahead. You must have just missed the DRS. White button for last corner, we think. White button last corner. Ocon ahead is 0.8. Ocon 0.8 ahead. All clear behind. 0.5 to Ocon 0.5. Okay, Ocon 0.5, Ocon 0.5. Okay, 5 more laps. 5 more laps. Ocon 0.5. Albon still 1.4 back. Ocon 0.4. So Schumacher ahead of Ocon has lost DRS now with Alonso going straight on.
Which gap was that? I didn't see that. Ah, and that's it, I guess.
Tsunoda 2 seconds back.
Fuck!
Tsunoda there now.
Yeah, I think we damaged.
Yeah, I think the front wing is damaged. So
I think we're out anyways.
Latifi is 3.5 back.
How bad is the damage?
I think don't look too bad to us. Doesn't look too bad to us. How does it feel to you?
Now I guess we have, well, I don't know.
P16. You have lost a bit of floor. Latifi 0.9 back. So we think box, Sebastian, we think the damage is pretty bad. Okay, he's going to drive slowly in, guys. About the way.
I don't know where he wanted to go. I saw only last second, but I already had turned in.
Schumacher, I think that was.
Shame. Yeah, it was a shame for both.